This is SmarTrend News. I'm Christy Duffy. Today is Thursday, January 20th. This is your closing bell market wrap-up. The major U.S. equity indices closed lower today after investors grew more concerned over China's fast growth rate. In the final quarter of 2010, China's growth in GDP accelerated to a 9.8% rate, which was faster than forecasted, bolstering concerns that China would need to raise interest rates in order to cool inflation. The Conference Board reported that the economy's expansion is expected to continue despite some strong headwinds in the medium term, as it said that its leading economic index rose 1% in December. The Philly Fed Business Condition Index fell to 19.3 in January from 20.8 in December, which was weaker than expected. The National Association of Realtors reported that sales of existing homes rose 12.3% in December, which was a positive end to 2010 following a collapse in house prices and a wave of foreclosures that depressed activity during the year. The Labor Department reported that U.S. initial jobless claims fell more than expected last week and showed their biggest decline since February. The number of Americans filing for first-time unemployment benefits dropped to 404,000 from a downwardly revised reading of 441,000 the prior week. In corporate news, Capital One Financial reported its fourth quarter earnings results, posting an EPS of $1.52, coming in ahead of the Street's $1.28. Revenues for the quarter fell 1.3% to $4 billion, topping consensus of $3.87 billion. Advanced Micro Devices reported its fourth quarter results, posting an EPS of 14 cents ahead of the Street's 11 cents per share. Revenues for the quarter were flat year over year at $1.65 billion, topping consensus of $1.63 billion. Checking in on where the major U.S. indices closed today, the Dow Jones Industrial Average closing fractionally lower at 11,823. The S&P 500 closing about 0.1% lower, 1,280. And the Nasdaq Composite closing near 0.8% lower, 2,704 points. For further updates, stay tuned. You're watching SmarTrend News. I'm Christy Duffy.